It was Zinal Makona's wedding day, an elegant affair set against the breathtaking cliffs of Cape Town. The daughter of one of South Africa's wealthiest business moguls, Zinal had everything: a booming fashion empire, influence, and a love story the world envied. Or so she thought. With the sun bathing the coastal mansion in golden light, Zinal adjusted the silk hem of her white gown and picked up her bouquet. Her heart fluttered, not from nerves, but from joy. She decided to surprise her groom, Tumelo Dlamini, with a private moment before the ceremony. Tiptoeing toward Tumelo's suite, she paused at his door. Just as she reached for the handle, a burst of laughter stopped her. His voice. Playful. Casual. Unaware she was on the other side. Her brows furrowed. Then, she heard something that made her knees buckle. She won't last the night. The pills are slow but effective. Whether before or after the vows, she'll be out. Then the inheritance is ours. Just make sure she takes another dose. Zinal's heart nearly stopped. She clutched the wall, her bouquet falling to the floor like shattered glass. "Wear your bridesmaid dress well," Tumelo chuckled on the call. Zinal gasped. One of her bridesmaids. Her world spun. Her breath hitched. Her chest tightened as panic surged through her. Dashing away, she fought the dizziness and fled to the one place she still trusted, her father and stepmother's suite downstairs. Nearly collapsing at the door, she burst inside. "Baba! Ma!" she gasped. They sprang to their feet as she crumpled into her father's arms, her dress splayed like wilted petals. They want to kill me," she whispered, her eyes rolling back as her body went limp. "Zinal! Stay with me," her father cried, shaking her gently. As the suite erupted in chaos, Tumelo ran in moments later, feigning shock. "What happened? My bride. What's happening to her?" He knelt beside her, tears streaking his face. But the tears were as false as his love. The hospital rush. At Netcare Christian Barnard Hospital, emergency lights blazed as doctors scrambled. Tumelo clung to Zinal in the ambulance, pressing her cold hand to his lips, but beneath the mask of sorrow, his heart danced. Behind them, a trail of luxury cars followed, family, friends, reporters. At the hospital, Zinal was whisked into the trauma ward. Machines beeped, nurses rushed, and Tumelo slumped in the waiting room, head in hands. Occasionally, a secret smirk flickered across his face. The hours dragged. Then, a doctor emerged. "She's alive," he said. "But barely. Her condition is extremely critical." The hallway fell silent, except for one buzzing phone in Tumelo's pocket. A message lit up. "Job done. We'll talk soon." He smiled. The awakening. Late that night, inside the cold ICU, Zinal opened her eyes. A nurse gasped. Zinal whispered, "Don't tell them." "Not yet." The nurse hesitated but nodded. Later that day, Zinal requested her longtime doctor, Dr. Lindai van Zyl. The two spoke in private. "He's been giving me pills," Zinal said faintly. "He's working with one of my bridesmaids. I need to know who. I need proof." And so the plan was born. Zinal would fake her death. A funeral fit for a queen. The world mourned. Media headlines screamed, "Zinal Makona dies hours before wedding." A marble casket was placed in her mansion. Her staff wept. But her family, they gathered like vultures, eyes gleaming with greed. Her will had clear instructions: no inheritance to be discussed until 10 days of private mourning, one mourner per day. Each came, cloaked in black. But on the first day, Tumelo entered, followed by Naledi, Zinal's best friend and maid of honor. At the foot of the casket, their whispers betrayed them. "Now we can finally be together," Tumelo said, squeezing Naledi's hand. "And rich," she giggled. Amid fake mourning, Zinal's still body lay cold, but her mind was burning. Day 10, Revelation. On the 10th day, the family gathered for the reading of the will. The room was thick with tension. Then the lawyer said. Zinal requested this be played first. He plugged in a flash drive. The screen came alive. Tumalo and Naledi holding hands, laughing, kissing in secret hotels. Audio recordings of the poison plan. Shock rippled through the crowd. And then, Zinal appeared on screen. Alive. Calm. Radiant. Devastating. Now that I know who truly loved me, she said, here is my real will. She stripped Tumalo and Naledi of everything. Her step-siblings got mere pennies. Her father and stepmother received $1 million as a severance. And to her estranged mother, I forgive you. Let's start again. Lastly, she turned to the camera. To Cabello, my driver, my friend, my heart. Will you be mine? Then, boom. The doors burst open. Zinal walked in. Alive. Glowing. Stunning. Gasps exploded. Cabello stood, breathless. Without a word, he ran to her and wrapped her in his arms. Her mother joined, sobbing. The rest? Frozen in guilt. Justice delivered. Sirens wailed. The police arrived. Tumalo Dlamini and Naledi Kumalo, you are under arrest for attempted murder. Tumalo panicked. She's alive. You can't arrest me. She's alive because she outsmarted you, the officer said. Handcuffs clicked. Naledi broke down. Zinal, I didn't mean to. Save it, Zinal snapped. You betrayed me for money. Enjoy prison. They were dragged away. And Zinal? She turned to Cabello, who took her hand. You're free now, he whispered. Zinal smiled. For the first time in years, she felt whole. This wasn't just a comeback. This was justice. The end.